on both of these teams, now learning a role, which, I mean, she isn't really a pure support hero, but I think that her kit and her mechanics are still a little bit different than what they're used to.
Yeah.
And so you have both these players trying to fit into a role in a new hero that they haven't been practicing as much. I mean, you have EQO and Libero who've been playing, you know, Genji, Tracer, Pharah, Widow for the last year or so. And this is a hero that, you know, they haven't played with. So with all the pressure on them, these are the two characters to watch going into this 5th and final map.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, finally game 5 here. Both teams running goats as we head into Lijiang Tower, and both teams get onto the point itself. Anamo taking this fight. He's just heading for high ground here.
EQO goes down first, though.
There it is.
NYXL with 2 big kills to start off the round. That is definitely going to give them the first point in the Lijiang final map.
Very nice.
And as I mentioned earlier, first kill goes towards Libero against EQO.
Yeah, EQO, they're prioritizing that Brigida because she just provides so much value, so much healing over time, so much stun potential, so much actual damage as well. But NYXL looking very dominant in that first push. They got on the point and they showed them who was boss. Now Philadelphia Fusion returning, coming through main, looking for an engagement. EQO leading the way, but getting isolated onto the left side. Now NYXL looking a little sloppy here as Philadelphia Fusion push onto the point. They're waiting for their moment to re-engage here. Pushing on with the speed boost, focusing EQO, and there he goes down. DMX MekO, but he is eliminated there. Transcendence from JJoNak being popped as well to keep everybody alive. Mano pushing everyone back down, and it's another one-team fight for the NYXL.
So NYXL using their pretty big ult advantage. I mean, after that first team fight, Neptuno and Boombox only had 30% on sound barrier and on Shrance. They were so far behind that NYXL, you know, had the advantage. They're able to push in. Eco goes down first again.
Yeah.
You know, these are the picks that NYXL needs. You know, really the crux of the comp, of course, is going to be, and the grab gets eaten. So some great plays by Poko to eat the grab up. Nenne is going to give an opportunity for Philadelphia Fusion to come in, and a big grab and shatter by Philadelphia Fusion. They are going to take down 4. They're going to delay as long as possible, as Diva is going to die on the point at the very end. And the Fusion take back the point at 75%.
And you know what? They can have it. They used 5 ults right there to be able to take that point back. York Excelsior at 74%. Philadelphia Fusion ticking up towards 10. NYXL clearly have the ultimate advantage going into this next fight. They got to group up, get that speed boost in, maybe lay down a sound barrier, and with Mano landing shatters as he's been all night, I'm excited to see how this one goes.
Yeah, I mean, they do have shatter and they have a slight ult advantage, but they still need to win the shield war. They still need to get a good bubble in. Or they need to take down the enemy Ryan for him to be able to get that shatter in. The ult advantage from the support ults will go away the longer the team fight goes. It gives more opportunity for the Fusion to build ults up. So no kills coming in from either side is helping the Fusion in this situation. Mano gets nothing with his shatter. As the longer this goes, it's going to build the ults for the Fusion side. We have sound barriers being traded, not yet for the Excelsior. The look to use the transfers. Now comes the sound barrier for NYXL. They get the first kill on SADO. Finally goes down.
Nice.
No Ryan available for the Fusion. This allows NYXL to push in. They're probably going to get a full cleanup of the Fusion in this team fight. NYXL is going to flip back the point.
Yeah, really nicely done. NYXL completely eliminates the tank line of the Philadelphia Fusion. Once you don't have that meat blocking for the rest of your team, they're going to fall apart, and fall apart they did. NYXL pushed them all the way back into spawn, ticking up towards 85% right now. Philadelphia Fusion at 64. So guys, this is only one map of 3 for this control point. So if NYXL take this, they're gonna have to win one more to win it all.
Yeah, this is the final fight for the Fusion and try to take the point back from NYXL. They are trying they're holding the point as long as possible. And is anyone going to be able to get on it? Philadelphia Fusion finally get on at the very end. No one has died so far. And a big shatter coming out of SADO. Makes down 2 from NYXL. They go down, players going down. 2 kills for Fusion, 3. It is 6-on-3, 6-on-2. The Fusion are going to take back the point. Now NYXL has one fight to try to win, Both teams have support ults. They have grab, and the Fusion do not yet, but with both Trance and Sound Barrier on deck, it does not seem like the grab is going to do anything.
Yeah.
More than likely, ults are not going to determine who wins. It is going to be based on better positioning and whoever gets the first pick.
Yeah, we're going to have to really keep an eye on when Lucio's using his speed boost, what the team is reacting to. The grab comes out, the Poko Bomb underneath the grab almost, and Mano realizes that and blocks it. Fantastically done. Gets the pin on the EQO. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. MekO going to be picking up Neptuno. Let's go, boys. NYXL finding 3 in a row. Make that 4, make that 5. Only one more remaining. Poko, I'm sorry, man. You got to go. That's it.
EQO goes down again at the beginning of that fight. Philadelphia Fusion had the ult advantage. It doesn't matter. NYXL gets the pick. They put themselves on round point. They put themselves on game point. They put themselves on set point.
There it is.
Over the Fusion. Up 1-0 here on Lijiang. Now here's where I mentioned we might not see GOATs on the final 2 rounds. It's possible we see Dive. It's possible we see Farrah Mercy. More than likely, we're going to see GOATs. I'm just saying.
Just trying to stay hopeful here.
It's possible we see anything else than the same 6 heroes that we've seen for the last 5 hours.
Yeah, maybe if we went to Garden, I would have really liked to see a Pharmacy, but we are not on Garden. We're at the night market, so we're going to have to see what happens here. The reason you may see Dive come out later is because the point is actually super exposed. They've got the courtyard in the front without a roof, so if you're able to, you know, have that vertical mobility, make use of it. But it looks like NYXL will go for the point control first and foremost instead of going out main, and are already bodying Philadelphia Fusion off the point.
Yeah, I mean, you have good position, but they're able to surround Mano, and there's nothing NYXL could do to help him. That gives a huge opening for the Fusion to take this first point. Libero goes down. There's no Ryan. There's no Brig. That is going to be a clean team wipe for the Fusion, taking the first point here. Boombox all the way up to 70% on his Trance. They are going to have their support ults way before NYXL does, and they're also ahead in the Carpe versus Nenne Zarya war.
Yeah, here they go once again. NYXL coming in from the right side, not traditionally playing in main. Bubbles going out from both sides. EQO already gone. They're on their point with that focus, and that is what will dictate the pace of the game. The Trance does come out from Boombox. He's trying to keep his homies alive, but that's not going to work for much longer. Nenne at 100 charge is melting like nobody else. Sticking it.
So Eco goes down. This is NYXL's opportunity. There is no sustained Brig on the side of Fusion right now. They have a 6-on-5, and they still are not able to do it. Philadelphia Fusion with 2 kills of their own. They are winning the trade. EQO is already back from spawn, and NYXL cannot take advantage of the early pick on EQO, and Fusion holds off. That does not bode well for NYXL. The Fusion did not have to use that many ults in that team fight. They are still winning out on the amount of ults that they have. NYXL has both support ults. They do have a longer sustain period, but that is a very slight win here for XL in this next team fight. Here comes the grab. Here comes the Diva Bomb. Grab is denied by the support ults. The Diva Bomb does nothing. JJoNak gets a kill onto SADO. MekO gets a kill onto Carpe. And there is the fight from NYXL. 3 down for the Fusion. They're going to be able to retake this point.
Very nicely done. A really weird fight back in those corridors. First grab comes out, not a lot of value found. Second grab comes out from the NYXL. They're able to pick off 1, then 2, and then they made it 3, finding EQO later on in that fight. Very nicely done. NYXL capping it, while Philadelphia Fusion has been stopped at 89%. So just a reminder, NYXL, if they win this, they win everything. If Philadelphia Fusion wins this, we go to another match, and it looks like Mano shatters right into
It's
SADO.
not going to matter. The Fusion able to get 3 as NYXL overextends in the Fusion spawn. They push in too far. They're in the choke and they're not able to get enough kills. This allows Fusion to retake the point. They're going to retake ult advantage. They're already up to 90%. Will NYXL even have one more time? They're going to try to come around the side. Eco's cut out alone. This opportunity for NYXL. They're not able to finish Eco off. Eco and they do not able to get the kills. Eco able to get one. Poko gets the other. And the Fusion are going to send us to our final round of the series.
There it is, Game 5, last map of the set. This is going to be the last one to determine who takes it all. And obviously there's no prize. It's all for the glory at this point because there's a lot of beef here.
Now, will either team throw in something different here? We wanted to see this round. Are they going to say Ghost versus Ghost? If there was any time to change, it would be now.
It would be now as the NYXL crowd comes to life because they're cheering their boys on. They are playing at the LAN, at the pop-up, at 472 Atlantic Avenue. Come on by if you haven't already and check it out. It's a good time. But we are broadcasting live from there, and the chants coming out from the crowd. Let's go New York. As they roll on out, it looks like they're going to be sticking the goats on both sides here. New York Excelsior making their appearance known on the map. Going by the signpost now, hold very close to Mano. Not going to be swinging, going down a couple percentage points to SADO here. And going on the aggressive here, speed boost comes out. JJoNak already picking up EQ. Oh, let's hear it for JJoNak. NYXL pushing it back onto the bridge now. Ryan doing a very good job zoning them off. The point unlocks in 2-1, and they're going to be heading on over. Already got 2 people, make that 3, and they'll be capping it in no time.
So EQO goes down early again. Leaves opportunity for NYXL to take that first point. They are putting so much focus pressure on EQO through this entire series. I don't know if Twitch chat is flaming him or anything. I wouldn't do that. I mean, there is just so much pressure on EQO right now that they are putting on. They want to get that break first kill. JJoNak almost with trance already. He's going to have support ult for this fight if they need it. They're trying to, Philadelphia Fusion's trying to take this fight as soon as possible. They do kill Libero. Libero goes down. That's going to force trance out of the NYXL. They're also going to use Nenne with the Zarya Grab. They are able to kill 2. They have a 5-on-4 advantage here.
Yes.
In the end, it looks like they're going to take that another. Oh, it's tied 2-3. Carpe gets a grab at his own. No. Carpe kills 4 by himself. And it looks like Philadelphia Fusion only have to kill Nenne on the point. Nenne trades, but there is still 2 more. Now they are able to delay. Libero is able to go back on the point. He's delaying the point for NYXL. Will he be able to delay enough time for people to come back?
There it is. They're taking up percentage points. They just keep
NYXL still has the point. They still have it. He's still being delayed. He does not get Diva Bomb before he gets unmet. JJoNak is able to take down Boombox. He wins the duel. Carpe and Neptuno with 2 big kills. And they are trading. Mano gets 2. But it looks like Philadelphia Fusion will finally be able to take back the point. Carpe coming up huge at the end of that fight.
Yeah, Nenne was 1v1ing him on the left side of the point for quite some time, and then he shifted his focus, but at the same time, Carpe shifted his too. He went into the back line of the NYXL and ravaged them. But props to the NYXL, they delayed it for 20 extra percentage points, so they're up at 64 right now. Philadelphia Fusion at 23, and NYXL are looking for a push from the left side of the map.
Now, NYXL has both support ults up. Fusion has neither. NYXL does not have an aggressive ult, but they do have an opportunity with more health than the Fusion and more sustain than the Fusion to try to take a victory. They are able to take down Carpe. That's a very big kill. 2 more come through. NYXL gonna have a pretty clean team wipe right now, and they're gonna be able to take back the point very quickly. That is a huge win for NYXL, 65% to 50. They only need maybe only 1 more. It depends if Philadelphia have enough time. It's going to be about 80% before the Fusion are able to, especially because they're going white, they're going the left side. This is it. This is the final team fight of the round for NYXL to win the series.
Yeah, 5 ults from the Philadelphia Fusion side, so I can't wait for them to start pressing Q and see what happens. NYXL are cognizant of this, are playing a little further back. Graviton surge comes through, Boombox popping the trance, but the shatter came from SADO. Didn't connect, I'm dying. Philadelphia Fusion, oh my God!
Poko takes down 2. Neptuno takes down Mano, and the team fight is lost for NYXL. Philadelphia Fusion, you have to use all of their ults, but they are able to take back the point. Now, good news for NYXL. They do have ult advantage going into these next fights. They may have an opportunity to take 2. They would have to go in really quick to try to reset. It does not look like it. It looks like NYXL wants to go white room themselves. We are going in for the final fight of the game. The final fight of this series comes down right here. Either at Philadelphia defends, and they're going to win, or NYXL is going to break through on offense.
Here it is. Libero pops the rally. The rallying call has been made. Pushed very aggressively on that speed boost into the body of the Philadelphia Fusion. There's the shatter. It doesn't connect. SADO is able to block it in time. He gets a pin onto SADO. That is massive. He gets two with that pin. Finds Carpe as well. JJoNak popping off, finding Boombox and EQO. And the New York Excelsior are going to be able to DMAC Poko here.
This is going to be it if they can DMAC Poko. And make sure his bonus will come in.
There it
is going to defeat the Philadelphia Fusion 3-2. Final map, final round. Big plays coming out of Mano at the end to get the shatter, get the charge, open up space, and win it for NYXL as he rightfully gets his play of the game.
Absolutely, what a momentous,
and
here it is, yeah. All right, so let's look at it again. He gets SADO, and he also kills Carpe with the charge. Does he knock him off the map?
I think so. I think he did.
Ridiculous. Absolutely wonderful. I'm so happy the boys have pulled through, winning 3-2 in the very last map of the set. Wow.